like that? Does it taste good? I think it tastes good. Good afternoon, everyone. I am headed to the gym right now. Didn't really do anything this morning besides hang out with some family. The baby got a little video of her eating some prunes, I think it was, and the mashed solid food thing. She's eating solids now. She's been eating solids for a while, but it's just so funny to see her eat all those solids. She is 7 months now, or oh gosh, 7, 8, horrible that I don't know. 7 months. Yeah, she's 7 months now. It's crazy how much time has flown by, but man, every day is a blessing. Right now, I am on my way to the gym again. I'm going to be doing a different workout than usual. I'm just going to be doing deadlifts and then some legs. I decided not to squat today and just do deadlifts instead. I haven't deadlifted in, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 days, so I've given myself a reasonable space between deadlifting. When I was really into deadlifting, I was deadlifting every other day, and it was bad because I wouldn't recover fully and I couldn't really progress. But I just loved deadlifting so much that I would do it so often. Again, that isn't the greatest. Same thing with working out in general. Was when I first started off, I was working out a whole bunch, but I wouldn't actually give myself the proper rest days, and that's bad because in order to actually grow muscle, you have to have those rest days in. I know it's, for me, especially when I was first starting taking it seriously, I loved going to the gym and I just loved actually being there, and I would spend 2-3 hours easily at the gym working out. But it got to a point where I would just be addicted to actually going, and I wouldn't take the necessary rest, so I wasn't recovering properly and I wasn't actually gaining muscle. But I was progressing in lifts, I was having fun, but I wasn't actually gaining muscle, and that was the whole point of me going. So I needed to actually take the rest. So now that I have this kind of balance now, it's easier to understand and track, because I do know for a fact I need to take those rest days. And I've been taking 2 days a week off. I usually do a 6-day split like usual, 3 days rest. It really depends on how busy the week is. Sometimes I take 2 days in a row and then I just work the rest of the week. But it really depends. But it should be a good lift today. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything crazy. If anything, I'll just be deadlifting maybe 225 to 270 for reps. Last time I just did 2 plates and I repped out. I did 3 working sets of 20 reps. And it was just kind of for me to just get back into the groove of actually lifting the weight. Again, I haven't deadlifted in a very long time, and I didn't want to injure myself, so I stayed with lower weight for higher reps, just so I can build up that confidence and muscle again. And now that I've done that, I might up the weight just a little bit, but we'll see. It just depends on how I feel today. Some days are off. You go to the gym, you start lifting, and it just doesn't feel right. So, and I heard this from I forget who said it, but it's like the days that you feel the best, you feel like the weights are moving easily, it feels like a really good day, you're having really good workout. Those are the days that you could get injured easiest, because you are moving this weight super easy, and you're like, all right, maybe I can try to up the weight a little bit, and you do, and you could get injured, especially because you feel just so good, and you just got to be careful. I've been fortunate enough to only have minor injuries, no major injuries, and all the minor injuries that I've had, it just takes some rest to recover from. Nothing serious, nothing where I had to go to the doctor or something and actually get checked out. So I've been fortunate there. Pride myself in actually taking the form and not lifting heavy when I'm not supposed to. I don't ego lift. So that's one of the main benefits of why I think I haven't been injured seriously, is because the only injuries that I do are very minor, and it's because I just lift heavy, just need time to recover. But now that's just like building muscle. In order to build muscle, you need to tear them. You have these little micro tears in your muscle, and that's what actually creates muscle growth, is those little micro tears that turn into muscle growth. So that's one of the main drives and factors in muscle growth, is actually, are you progressive? Are you doing progressive overload? Are you actually stimulating the muscle properly? Are you actually pushing yourself hard enough to actually have those micro tears in your muscle? And a lot of times people think that pain in your muscle is a sign of hypertrophy, and I've read some things and did some studying, and it really depends. Some studies say that pain in the muscle after a workout is a sign of hypertrophy. Sometimes it's not. It's really dependent on the person. No, it could just be lactic acid buildup. And a lot of people think that I just gotta train super hard and my muscles grow. And yes, hypothetically it's true. It's not always the driving factor in muscle hypertrophy is how hard you train. Yes, you need to train hard, but if you're always training hard, you could just injure yourself, and it leads to no muscle growth. And again, also like calories as well, you need to be in a calorie surplus in order to actually gain muscle. That's just how it works. You do have recomping phases, but recomping phases usually very rarely, depending on the person and how advanced they are in their lifting career, they usually don't gain muscle. They usually just end up losing lean muscle and maybe losing some fat at the same time, but very rarely will people gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. If they do, it's a recomping phase, and it's because they're kind of a newer lifter. So just some things to keep in mind. I'm just kind of babbling on, talking about stuff, but I will see all of you guys after the gym. Just got done with the gym. It started to rain, so I couldn't really film outside. I did legs, I did deadlifts, leg extension, leg curls, and then I did hip inductors. I forget what it's called, but like you squeeze your hips together. Then I did calf raises. Then I did arms. Again, I'm doing arms for 30 days straight. Today was my second day. It would have technically been my fifth, but I missed a day, so I started over. Feeling good though. I'm just really tired. Man, that leg workout was killer. It's no joke. And for deadlifts, I did do 275. Decided to go for it. It actually felt pretty light. I was actually surprised and pretty happy by how light it actually felt. I was able to do 12 reps or 10 reps for one set, and then I decided to save the majority of my energy because I still had legs. So I didn't really do any multiple working sets. I did 2 working sets with 225 for 12 reps, 12 to 15 reps, but majority I just saved my energy for when I actually were doing legs, because technically today was a leg workout, and deadlifts does work out hamstrings if you do a Romanian deadlift, and depending on how you lift your deadlift. But I just did regular deadlifts, and it did activate my legs, but I just wanted to save my energy. I'm tired. I am tired. Right now I'm gonna go home, gotta eat some food, relax. Been a long day, man, but I will see all of you guys in a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's all that steam coming off the road. It looks so cool. I think it's because it was super hot and then it just started to rain randomly, so all that steam is just coming off the road. Looks pretty cool though. I'm trying to get like a good shot of it. It's just, I think I have to have pretty low exposure, maybe a higher shutter speed to actually catch this. But right there, you can see it. Okay, let me change the ISO. It's gonna be really dark. Can't really see it anymore. Oh, like right there. I'll get some good shots of it earlier. Oh, right there. It's kind of cool though. But anyway, I will see all of you guys a little later. Alright, I'm home right now. I just ate, and I realized how much of a big back I am. I decided to finally track my calories and my macros, because I've been winging it so far. Again, when I was really into working out, I was kind of tracking the majority of what I was eating, just making sure. I didn't really track, but I made sure 100% that I was always in a calorie deficit or maintaining. But now that I'm counting it, I realize how bad it is. Let me show you. So it says, well, my goal is kind of big. It's a big goal. I'm trying to lose 2 pounds a week, and this is just the balance. But if I went to Target, I'm already over 500 calories. And to be honest, I didn't really eat that much today because I was kind of busy with other things. But when you take a look at what I did eat, I ate Panda Express, and no, not great. I had a serving of super greens, Beijing beef, honey sesame chicken, black Angus pepper steak. I only had a very small amount of chow mein. I had 2 egg whites. I drank a whole bunch of water. I always eat sunflower seeds. This is my go-to snack because it's only 190 calories a serving and there's only 2 servings in the whole bag. I also had 2 scoops of protein, which I'm still drinking with my creatine. And I always drink 0 sugar Mountain Dew, so that's technically 0 calories. But that just kind of craves that sugary taste even though there's no sugar in it. And wasabi peas. I love these. So I always eat just like a small handful, which is under a serving, but I just counted it as a serving. And I realized that I am 500 calories over my limit, which is bad. But again, if I do balance, I am in a deficit. So I am technically losing weight, just not at the rate that I want it. Oh my gosh, she is not happy for some reason. Are you also upset Daddy's not losing weight? Are you also upset Daddy's not losing weight? But as you can see, I have a lot of work to do. This is the first step though that's really great, that I'm actually holding myself accountable and actually gonna track this. I can't eat anything else today. I really can't. I might just finish this bag of sunflower seeds because it's only gonna add 100 calories and it's not that much. And in reality, this bag usually lasts me like 2.5, 3 days. There's only 2 servings in it, which is not gonna be much, but I might need some more protein powder. That's one thing that I don't understand either. It says that my protein is only 143 grams. I don't know if that's true. Or it says consumed. Yeah, grams, never mind that issue, that's probably right. But the issue is my fats is 108 grams. It's just, I guess, the type of food that I was eating today, which was Panda Express, has a lot of fat in it. So I need to cut that down drastically. Usually I end up cooking at home, but we had leftovers from yesterday. That's even bad too. So yesterday I was technically in a surplus from this Target Go, but today I'm gonna actually take accountability on what I actually need to eat and track my calories and macros. This is the first time I'm actually tracking my macros, which is protein, carbs, and fats. I need to track them. And this app that I'm using usually does it pretty well from what I see. All I did was type in what I had and I was able to track everything else, so that's good. But now that I'm seeing this, I understand why I gained so much weight. There was a time where I wasn't even checking to see what I ate and I just ate to eat and I wasn't working out. So I gained like pounds, which isn't great. So I'm gonna try to lose it all again. I'll see how long it takes, hopefully faster than slower, but loss takes a long time. But I am going to see how long this will take. My target goal on this is 160. I don't know if that's gonna be a weight that I want to stay at and or maintain. When I was really lean, I was 145, 150. But I do want to get bigger, of course, so I didn't choose 150. I kind of something a little higher, which is 160. I might bump it up to 165 to 170. This guy that I watched, Jeff Nippert, again, super scientific lifting guy, he's 165 and he's 5'5", I'm 5'9". So it would make more sense if I weighed more than him. And so I might bump it up to about 165. I am chubby, like, get me wrong. It says that calculated that my body fat was like, which is astronomically high. That's really bad. So when I drop that down, if I maintain a lot of that lean muscle mass, that'll be good. But we'll see. It's just gonna be a long, slow game, but I'm here. So I will see all of you guys tomorrow. I'm just gonna end the episode here. Just gonna be doing some more work things and relaxing. I hope all of you had a great day. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow.